Hello, everyone. We'll give a couple minutes for people to come in. Listen to this great song, Wave Saver, Softer Side. All right, let people come in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy New Year. Yes, guys, Happy New Year. Just got to organize my stuff here, refresh some stuff. All right, we got already a few people watching. How are you guys? What's going on? 2019. Is this awesome or what? Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. Paula, Tony, Julia, retired reseller. What do you mean retired reseller? What's up, guys? DuPage Picker. In the back of my woods here. Bartosek. What up? What's up? What's up, guys? Fresno, California. Ray, what's up? Brian. Brian Oakbrook Picker just down the street. What's going on, my friend? All right, no really big topic today. Just want to answer a few questions that I got in the last few days. And then you guys can shoot some question at me if you want. Just want to start a new year happy, pumped up. I hope everybody had a great party yesterday. I know I did. And we went out with some friends and good dinner. Went out to Second City Comedy Club in Chicago. It was awesome. It was a good time. First time for me to be in that club. I think we can stop this. We can stop this music now. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the sound good? Video good? Let me know. Szczęśliwego Nowego Roku from Schiller Park. Thank you very much, Bartoszek. Yes. Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you. You don't have to do it. I love your stuff. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. All right, let me switch a couple things here so I can see actually what's going on. I got some dislikes. Love it. Thanks, guys. Oh, it goes this way. I'm sorry. Everything good, sound good, video good. Thank you. Hi, Pete from Arizona. What's up, guys? All right, lots of people in here already. Peckin, Illinois. Ooh, awesome. Lots of people from around here. Dislikes by the competition. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Keep them coming. I really don't care. What people don't realize that it works both ways, right? I mean, the more interaction the video gets, the better it does on YouTube. So, and for me, it really doesn't matter. So, a couple questions I want to answer. I'm going to switch my screen here so I can read actually a few of the questions. Last video that I put out, guys, and I was showing a topic there, which is mainly VCRs. That I wanted kind of to prove the point to a few people that were bugging me lately that it still sells, but that it's a pretty good items to still resell, right? And then a bunch of questions came in on that video, and I'm going to read some of them here. And if you guys have more questions, you can pop them in the chat as well. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. But like the main questions: are you shipping VCRs in priority mail? It all depends. It depends where it's going. Depends how heavy is the unit, what kind of box I have to use. But 99% of the time, I would say, unless it's something very local, then I'm shipping FedEx. Okay, unless it's going in this state or next state over, then I might try priority mail. But most of the time, these units are anywhere between like 7 to about 15 pounds, and it just makes sense to ship FedEx. It's always cheaper. for the most part. First, like what boxes? There's another question here. What kind of boxes do I use to ship? I try to use heavy boxes on shipping that kind of stuff. Meaning like this would be pretty thin single wall box. I mean, they're okay if you can double box them, and they're pretty fragile. They bend very easy most of the time. So just to give you an idea, a simple box from Amazon, right? This is Amazon box. That's a single carbureted box. And then it will take abuse. It even says on a bag, edge crush 32 pounds. On a smaller boxes like these, it's no problem. But when you have a bigger box, they'll take the abuse pretty easy. The corners will crash very quickly. So I tend to use these thicker boxes that have double wall in them, if you can see. See that? Now this box is at 92-pound crush. So almost triple what that one is. And this is extremely durable box. And then I use a lot of styrofoam. I buy big sheets or dumpster dive for these big sheets of styrofoam. And then I cut them exactly to the size of the inside of the box, and I stick them in, making kind of a sandwich all the way around from the thick 2-inch styrofoam. So that's how I do it. 99% of the time, the unit will get there in one place. That doesn't mean that it's always 100% secure. Stuff happens, you know. I don't think these most postal workers, FedEx, UPS, they don't care. They throw this shit around. I mean, that's how it is. They want to move it fast. All right, next question. The VCRs are just regular listing or auctions? Once again, 99.9%. It's a buy it now listing. I figure out what I want for the unit and put it out there. Unless it's something super rare, then it goes on auction, and that hardly ever happens anymore. So, what's up, guys? What's up, John, Cincinnati Picker? Happy New Year to you. A lot of familiar names, and then a lot of new people. Welcome, everybody. To everybody who's new, welcome, welcome. Do you find if VCRs are untested or have some mechanical issues that they are still valuable to sell? You know, most of the time I really don't want to play around with it if the unit has problems, unless it's some very high desirable unit that will bring, you know, crazy money. Then it's worth it maybe for parts. Otherwise, these units that roughly sell between $30 to $60, not worth it selling for parts. Get rid of it. You know, if you originally paid a few dollars for it, just get rid of it. Not worth your time, really. One more question here. Thanks for the video. So what I'm finding out is I'm getting good forehead VCRs when I spend time to fully test them and take great photos. With a TV in the photo showing it works, I am still getting returns saying it didn't work all the time. They are from buyers with good feedback, and my feedback is around mid 600 positive. Makes me want to stop wasting my time, but yet I can get these so cheap. Any suggestions, Pete? That's exactly right. I mean, it's all about how cheaply you can get them, right? I tell you my return rate. My return rate is only about 2.5% on all the electronics. Videos depends how much. I mean, the VCRs depends how much it cost me originally. If something goes wrong, I just refund. Don't even ship it back. Here's the problem. No matter how well you pack the unit, you might be double boxing, foam, bubble wrapping, all kinds of stuff. The inside guts of these VCRs a lot of times are extremely fragile. One bump that makes some kind of movement inside the case itself, things go out of line. There's a lot of plastic moving parts in there. It doesn't take much to break him. So you just got to take a risk. For me, it's not a big return rate. I think out of the last, like I said, maybe 100 units, maybe we got 2 or 3 returns as far as the VCRs. And most of the time, I don't even do the return, just keep the item, refund the money if you're getting them cheap enough, if you're getting them cheap enough. So I think that's the most questions I want to cover on that topic. Let me bring the chat up here again. What's up, guys? What's up, Wade? How are you? Happy New Year to you. Lots of people in the chat. All right. Let's see if I can pick up a couple more questions here. And this question pops up quite often. This is from Greg. Hi, Pete. Been watching your videos for a while. Blah, 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 blah. Could you tell me, please, what percentage of your products you source through your store compared to what you get from a thrift store or garage sales? It's changed a lot, especially this last year. Before, it was probably 60-70% store, about 30% sourcing. This year, the store was probably 80% and about 20 sourcing. Now, it all depends how much I actually go out there, but lately I've been looking for more bulk deals, which take a little bit longer time. So percentage-wise, how many items I get, it's probably less. At least last year it was less, but it's in bigger volume. So that's what I'm focusing more on. The one-off, items like, for example, the VCRs that we just talked about. I probably find more of those at garage sales and thrift stores. They usually don't come into the shop. But like one-of-a-kind items that sometimes show up, they show up at the shop. I don't find them that easy on the street. So I do have a luxury right now because of having a shop that I can kind of cherry pick and then choose what I want to buy, stuff that comes to the shop or even on the street. So, but I still love the hustle on the street, still love going to the stores, garage sales. I haven't done that many garage sales this year, but I did quite a bit of thrifting, and that's always fun, always, So, yeah, I thought that was a really, really good question. Here, let me see if I can grab a few questions here from the chat. What are your selling resolutions for 2019 or any we should consider as we near the end of the first day? You know what? My New Year resolutions are probably a little bit different. Although a lot of people have this resolution. I started actually early. I started already a few months back on this resolution, and it is for me to lose a little bit of weight, which is going great. But I think I'm gonna ramp it up even in the new year right now. So that's my main goal, is my health and getting back in shape. As far as like reselling business, I'm definitely, just like I did last year, gonna focus more on buying products in bulk, because I'm realizing that it's so much easier to manage that kind of stuff. Meaning, when you make a buy, and it has to be a good buy, right? Of course, that's it. You bought it, you got it, one listing, and it just sits there and it sells. If it might be selling quickly or slowly, it doesn't matter. One post and your product just steadily moves. So that's what I'm going to concentrate. I think because of that, my sales were up at least 25%, if not 30% this year, of buying bulk product, which is not easy to do because you really got to spend time. But I think that's my number one thing to do this upcoming year. I still like the one-of-a-kind items. I'm still going to be doing that, right? This is kind of bread and butter. but the bulk stuff, it's just amazing. And you can, either trying to do maybe from liquidators, companies that are closing down, factories that have extra inventory, or just looking for deals. I would kind of stay away from all this pallet game. I did it over the years on a smaller stuff, and all these, bulk companies, you're kind of dealing with a third party. A lot of stuff is picked through. Not a big fan. I'm not saying don't do it, because on some of them you can make money. A lot of stuff it's picked through. It's a lot of work, especially if it's smaller stuff, one-offs. You're picking up, headphones in these lots, or little scales, or just goofy little things. It's a lot of work for not a whole lot of profit. So be careful with those. Even the stuff that I bought from the big toys, same thing. It's a lot of work that I think I bought too much last year. I'm still gonna sell them, but not as profitable as I thought they would be. So yeah, that's my goal for sure. Starting this year, looking for more stuff in bulk. All right. Hey Pete, do you usually look at CDs and books sections when you are at Goodwill? No, I don't. Books is not my game. CDs, hardly any money. You really need to know your titles when it comes to music and CDs. Yeah, there's still some that is going to sell for good money, but overall, not messing with CDs. On the other hand, I do sell a lot of vinyl. Vinyl is trendy. It's been for a few years. One of the #1 sellers in my shop. Vinyl and knives. Hard to believe that, but that's the truth. It sells. It sells good. All ages buy it. A 15-year-old buy it. 25-year-old buys it. 35, 45. I mean, the range is huge on the customers when it comes to vinyl. I sell it really good. I don't sell it online because I don't have to. I sell it in the store. All right, the chat went so quick by that I can't even. What? 580. We got almost 600 people. Thank you, guys. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, now you can see my bold spot. Shit. What's up, guys? Is 2019 a good year to start selling on eBay? Of course. Of course. I think it's going to be one of the best years. No, it's never too late, guys, to get in. Absolutely never too late to get into this game. Listen, it can change your life when you think about it. Even if you're a very small seller and you're selling very small amount, just think about it. $30 a day. Try to sell $30 a day. Have a couple hundred items in your store, and every day sell one item for $30. That's 12 grand a year. That could be a very nice down payment for a little condo that you can buy for 50 grand, 1 bedroom that you can rent it out and you can have a cash flow. Think about it in those numbers. You know what I mean? That's only $30 a day. I'm not telling you to sell $1,500, $2,000 a day worth of merchandise. And then you did $30. Then you ramp it up to 60 and to 90 and 120. And 3 years later, all of a sudden, you're doing a couple $100 a day. It's that simple. No, I think 2000, and doesn't matter what. Try all platforms: eBay, Amazon. The local stuff, the OfferUps, the Facebooks, Mercari, all of them. I mean, you can dabble in everything. But I think both Amazon and eBay are both hot if you know what you're doing. And it takes time. I've been saying this, guys, all the time. Patience, patience, patience. Takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, guys. What was your most satisfying sale and worst return in 2018? Satisfying sale. I don't know. I got to think about that for a second. There's been few good sales, and sometimes sales that you think, damn it, we priced it too low, right? Like, oh man, it sold like with 20 minutes. Well, what happened there? Worst return. We don't get many returns, but I did had that return that it was pain in the butt. The guy bought something from us and returned us batteries. I don't even remember what we sold. Yeah, but that was pain in the ass. That was pain in the ass. That's the video that I made that I was upset with eBay big time, and actually that video reached out eBay. Yeah, the leaky batteries. That was it. That was like in the middle of the year or something. Pete, are you originally from the northwest side of Chicago? Well, I'm originally from Poland. I came here when I was 13 years old. Yes, but I lived on the north side of the city, Milwaukee, Belmont, Milwaukee, Diversey. Then I lived a little bit farther out west, like Central and Belmont. Yep. I went to Foreman High School in a city, and then I moved out to well, not necessarily right away to the suburbs, because I traveled a little bit. I lived in Las Vegas, spent some time there, and then I came back to Chicago. What part of Poland are you from? I'm from Warsaw. Yep, the capital of Poland. What do you use to check prices on the spot? Two simple apps, eBay and Amazon. Amazon seller app if I'm doing any arbitrage, and eBay app, simple. Nothing else really. I used to had a profit bandit for a little bit for Amazon, but I stopped using that. It was like $10 a month, I think, but I stopped using it. Amazon reseller app is good enough. Sorry. Okay, let's catch up with some questions here. Craigslist Hunter, I want to thank you for the knowledge you have given for me on electronics. Just can't thank you enough. Hey, my pleasure. I mean, that's what it's all about. I hope most people get little bits and pieces here and there from some of my videos, and you can use it put it to the good use. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. You guys really don't have to do that. Appreciate for that super chat. Just started 2 months ago. Thanks for your videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone here. Wow, almost 700 people watching. There must be no other show. Everybody wants to come and watch Pete. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Let's give some kudos for Pete's. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you hold on? Oh, this is going so fast now. Hold on. Do you have items that are on eBay in your store? If so, how do you manage the items? What do you mean? I'm not getting. Do you have items that are on eBay? Of course, I have items on eBay. Right now, I think we have about 800, maybe 8 something. That's like individual listings, because in reality there's a lot more, right? There's bulk quantities, they're listed. I'm still dealing with ton of these cosmetics that we bought in bulk over the whole entire year. I tell you what, if I could deal with cosmetics only, that would be my product. Sells really good, man, because cosmetics are like like alcohol, right? Everybody keeps buying. Ladies need those cosmetics. It's a great product. I'm not kidding you. Thank you. Appreciated the truth. Correct. I also do video games hunting, even word the flip. Of course, video games. All video games always bring good money. You just got to do a little bit of volume. But there's some games that will bring crazy money. Me myself, I'm not such a big gaming guy. I never was. I know certain titles that I got to look for. But always the Nintendo 64, NES stuff, Atari, all these older systems are selling really good. Quick flippers. Doesn't matter which platform you go on. So if you have ability to go and find this stuff, go do it. I mean, games are quick flip. Rise the entrepreneur. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You guys really don't have to do that. Thanks for what you do for this community. Appreciate it. I try my best, guys. Would I be buying storage unit and flipping on eBay or local? There's definitely money in it. You got to be prepared when you're doing storage units. We used to do them, and actually on a pretty big volume back in the day, before we even have storage wars, and then a little bit after, even when they were still on, but then got very competitive, and now I understand that the game is back on. But you got to realize it's a lot of work. It's not as simple as you sometimes see. So you got to have a truck, you got to have some kind of facility, at least a little bit, place with a little bit of room that you can sort this out. And then you got to make a decision. Are you willing to flip some of this stuff on eBay, or you have channels to flip this locally? There's money in it. There's no question about it. There's money in everything when it comes to flipping, guys. I mean, you just got to put your mind to it and focus on it, and you can make it happen. Thanks, Bryce. Another super chat. Yeah, you guys are amazing. What is your channel? I saw this in my recommended. What kind of stuff do you do? Wow. Everybody that is in the chat here, me, myself, we are resellers, right? We flip all kinds of stuff, from electronics to clothing to shoes to houseware to all kinds of stuff. Anything we can make buck on it, we do it, right? eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, OfferUp, any of these opportunities, and there'll be more coming, guys. I'm actually thinking that very soon there'll be another big player, another big platform, and that it's going to be something in between Amazon and eBay, and it's going to get big traction, and it's going to be all done just on this device. Just like some of these smaller ones popping up, or some bigger platform might come out and like buy out OfferUp or something and do something unique with it. It's just a matter of time, because there's definitely money in it, since everybody has this device in their pocket 24/7, and it's so easy. Click, few pictures, and you can be online. Yeah, it's coming. Jet. You know what? That's the one platform I haven't done anything, and I don't know anything about it. Is Walmart owns Jet, or Jet is did Walmart buy Jet? Not sure. Can anybody clarify in the chat? Because when Jet originally came out a few years back, it seemed like it was going to be a big hit, and then it kind of disappeared. Yep, Walmart owns Jet. Okay. Yep. So I think something like that's going to, some kind of big player, it's going to pick up another platform, maybe that it's already out there, and it's going to turn it to something big. Which is the best platform locally? OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. It's a super hard question to answer, and I'll tell you why. Because it all depends on a demographic where you're located in the country, right? There's some parts of the country that the Craigslist is still really good, and there's areas that it's dying. Like Craigslist, that's why you hear my name, right? Craigslist Hunter. Craigslist used to be so good in Chicagoland area, but it's not anymore. It's been on such a huge decline over the last couple of years that it's not even funny. I don't have a single ad for any merchandise on Craigslist. The only ads I still have on Craigslist that we renew every week or every couple of weeks, if it's for the stuff that I look for. Simple sentence, I'm looking for this and this and this, and we are getting less and less and less and less calls on that. So I think that's fading away. But I like West Coast, California, Craigslist does still pretty good. But in Chicagoland area, OfferUp does very well for me, especially driving traffic to the store. And the way it works, not only that people see something, right, but then they realize that we are a store, so we have specific hours. People can come in, and I sell a lot more stuff to those people because they came in, to buy this mouse they saw on an ad, and then they buy a laptop, they buy this and that. So it's a great fantastic traffic on OfferUp, and I'm not in any way sponsored by them. I made a video on OfferUp like 3 years ago, or maybe now 4 years ago, when it originally was just starting. And since then, they blew up. Another app is LetGo. It's kind of hit and miss with LetGo. We still get a little bit of business from LetGo, but it seems like it's kind of like fluffed up. That there's a lot of stupid questions there. So it seems like there's quite a bit of just fake accounts on LetGo. I don't know. That's just my opinion, and it doesn't bring as much traffic. And of course, Facebook drives a lot of traffic. We sell quite a bit on Facebook. The problem with Facebook is that this is my explanation on Facebook. It works great when you do target marketing with Facebook, meaning you create particular ad, you put it out there, you targeting certain demographic, and it's worth every dollar. If you just do Facebook Marketplace, it seems to me that stuff will pop up sometimes in people's feed, or they're just out of boredom. Somebody's going, 1 hour on a train, and he's like, okay, let me click on Facebook Marketplace and just scroll through the stuff. Oh, I like this. Okay, let me ask him if it's still available. And you get a lot of this. Is it still available? Is it still available? Because at the moment, it caught their attention. They liked it. And then you get zero response. So it's like similar to Craigslist, though. Although, look how many accounts there's on Facebook, right? Comparing to Craigslist. So you can't even compare it. So it's a huge marketplace. Will they ever change to something like eBay? I've been asked that question quite a few times. Is Facebook ever going to turn their marketplace to something bigger? And I don't think they will, actually. I don't think they will. That's not the business they are in. They understand that it helps them feed that beast that they have, right? Collecting information, the interest of the people, what people are looking for. And I think that's the really only reason behind it. Not so much that they would like to make money of commissions of selling on something. They are in a business of collecting information, data on us. So later on, I don't know, just like Amazon, so that toilet paper can show up by itself in front of your door. That's the life we live in, and it's going to get even crazier. Do you, hold on, it's going too quick. I got two chats going here, so one is going, I can kind of block it here. Do you like to share product listings on Twitter? I don't mess with Twitter at all. And I'm just going to be honest. I don't understand Twitter. I don't know how it works. It was never my platform. I never used it. I have an account. I never did anything with it. So maybe it's my fault. What's up, Mike? Global Voodoo. How are you, buddy? Happy New Year to you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Twitter is gay. I am surprised that Born Tape Ducks. Did I ever ship item through Facebook Marketplace? I don't think I did. We did ship out quite a few items through OfferUp. Pretty smooth process, easy to print shipping labels. Soon as the tracking number gets uploaded and the confirmation is by the post office that the item arrived, they release the money. So it was pretty smooth process. I never shipped anything. I had no idea that you can actually ship through Facebook. I don't know, maybe somebody can confirm. Can you really ship? They have options that you can ship through Facebook? I don't know about that. Milo in 2020. That's awesome. How many employees help you with the eBay store? So Vicky is the main lister. 90% of the stuff that it's listed for us on eBay is done by Vicky, and then I have a part-timer, Nick, that lists a couple days a week. and then it's me and Adrian. So 4 people, 3.5 people. Me, myself, and Adrian, we always do all customer service, all the returns, all the emails, all the packing, shipping, any concerns, and then Vicky helps a lot. So yeah, Mike, isn't this crazy? 800 viewers. This is nuts. Thank you so much, guys. Ryan Stafford, super chat. Thank you, appreciate it. Pete, I live in Alaska. What shipping advice do you have for resellers living in remote areas of US? Could my location make selling online difficult? I'm sure it will a little bit, because you are pretty far out. I know when I have to ship something to Alaska, it's always costs me extra money, right? Not as bad as like Hawaii, but it's a lot more money. You just got to build in. You just got to build in the cost of that shipping into your price, and concentrate on the items that it's going to make your time really worth spending time on that item. I mean, don't be selling $5, $10, $15, $20 items, because it's the shipping will kill you, obviously, especially if you're shipping across the country. If you're shipping from Alaska to Florida, I don't know. So it is difficult, but it's no different than like for Canadian sellers, right? I understand their shipping charges are pretty crazy as well, and they manage to do it. So it's just about picking up the right stuff to resell, that it's worth your time, and then the shipping really don't matter. And I charge 99% of the items that we sell, I charge for shipping. Hopefully that answers. Do you ship to Russia? Yes, I do. I ship to Russia to global shipping program. That's what I used for the most countries that are in the shipping program, global shipping program. Do your employees also hunt for items or just list for you? No, nobody really hunts for items. Occasionally, Ryan will do a little bit of searching online. Occasionally, I will give leads to Ryan to do some stuff online for me, to check this out or that out, stuff that I'm looking for in bulk. But no, usually I would say 80% is just me. 20% Adrian is out there on the street as well. But no, none of the employees really look for any of the stuff. Their job is to be in the shop, take care of the shop, and stuff that comes into the shop. Okay. Promoted listing is promoted lies. Free shipping is mistake. Yeah, I mean, it all depends too. I can't really say anything about promoted listing because I never did it. Okay, so I can't say they work or they don't. I never seen a need to use promoted listings. I try to stay away from the categories when I have a lot of competition. But I talked to some people that do use some of promoted in very saturated markets, and it did help them. In an overall picture, is it worth it? It's hard for me to say. Like I said, I never did it. I guess if you got a lot of stale inventory and it's not moving, if you can make a little bit and move it, then I guess it's worth it. Again, free shipping. This is the biggest conversation of all times: free shipping or charge shipping. I can't. I charge pretty much for everything. The only times that I will do free shipping when I'm in very saturated market and I'm competing with a lot of sellers with the same item, and most of them are doing free shipping, well, then I'm kind of forced to do free shipping as well. But if I have one-of-a-kind items and I'm not in a saturated market, I'm charging for everything, especially when I'm selling something heavy. There's no free shipping on heavy stuff. Okay, let me stop this question. How do you store the electronic pieces to find them quickly once they are sold? I'm sorry, one more time, I'm gonna read this questions. How do you store the electronic pieces to find them quickly once they're sold. Maybe you can clear up the question. I'm not getting it. That's maybe because I'm Polish. Sorry, guys. Polish joke. Okay. Szczęśliwego Nowego Roku. Thanks, Art. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. I mean, I really wanted to come on today a little bit and wish everybody Happy New Year. It's been an amazing year last year, and I think this year is going to be even better. I'm concentrating on a few other things than just reselling this year. Like I said at the beginning of the video, a little fitness over here, and I'm getting there slowly. So that's, being healthy this year. It's a big part of my game. Do you overcharge for shipping, or do you exact need it? It is shipping and handling for me, so I'm not necessarily overcharging. But if I don't know, if this mug is gonna cost me $6 to ship or $6.90 priority padded, for example, I will charge probably $8. I want to get paid for my time to pack, time for the ink, for the paper, for a printer. So yeah, that would be $8. I might make extra couple dollars. Now, here's the thing. On some of the stuff you will make extra, on some of the stuff you will lose, right? Depends where it goes. I do a flat rate pretty much on everything. We are pretty damn accurate with our pricing when it comes to shipping. But here and there, all of a sudden something is going to Hawaii and you had, $9.99 on it. It's costing you $17. So yeah, I won on 3 items before, a couple dollars, but this one came in and I had to pay up. That's how it goes. Simple. I mean, you can always do at the beginning, especially when you're trying this game out, do calculated shipping, and you won't get hurt, Okay, let's see. Well, 850 people watching. Thanks again, guys. Give it a thumb up now. Now I'm going to ask. Give that thumb up. Appreciate it. And we got another question here. Let's see. Thanks. Another super chat. Like I said, guys, just put a question. You don't have to, you don't have to be doing this. I use your tips to grow my eBay business for my YouTube channel as well. Thank you. I will give you a shout out next eBay video. Appreciate it. You don't have to do that. Guys, obviously, Reyes, entrepreneur here. He has his own YouTube channel. I'm giving him a shout out right now. Go check out his channel. I haven't seen his content. I just bookmark him. I'll check it out later. Thanks. Appreciate it for the super chat. Jewelry weights next to nothing, so I always give free shipping with that, but anything else is extra. Yeah, so it's all about the product that you're selling to, right? If something is super light and you can afford to build it in, if something like most of my believe it or not, most of the cosmetics that I'm selling are free shipping. Why? Because all this stuff is under 4 ounces, right? So it's $266 to ship. I build it in a price and it's done deal. It's easy. When we print labels, it's super simple. It's always the same rate. Boom, 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 it's done. But if I'm shipping something heavy, there's no way I'm doing a free shipping, especially if it's an electronic and it's a possibility that it might break and then you have a return. And you're paying, let's say, $30 one way, and then something happens, $30 the other way, and you sold the item for $80, and all of a sudden $60 is shipping? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Question: is there any reseller meetup in Chicagoland area? Not that I know of. We can make it happen, though. We were originally going to do something with Ronnie and Chad again in Florida. But just didn't happen. Chad has some head issues with his back, and then other stuff came up, and we haven't done anything. But in Chicago, there's nothing planned. If we can do some kind of meetup, I'm up for it. Pete, do you ship music or video media mail? It depends. I hardly ever ship anything media mail. I really do. Um, I know that there's hardly any difference that you don't. I don't want to piss off my customers. It takes a lot longer, twice, double the time I think with the media. It's like seven to 9 business days before. So first class is usually pretty quick. My swing by to say hello in 2019 for sure. Yeah, if you're in Bloomingdale, you're like 40 minutes away from me. What are some good Facebook groups for resellers? Facebook groups for resellers. Well, I know these days there's a ton of Facebook groups out there. Um, at the beginning when the stuff started getting really popular a few years back, I was in quite a few of them, and then I kind of dropped them. And I tell you guys why. It's just too distracting. If you want to concentrate on reselling and really be focused, yeah, social media is nice and dandy, and but it consumes too much of your time. So I mean, there's many of them. You can jump in and jump out and see what fits you. I bet you there's probably, I don't know, 100 different groups out there, maybe even more. I don't know. I mean, I used to be part of few groups, um, but I'm not. I just left them. I just couldn't handle it anymore, because to answer a bunch of questions all the time when I'm running a full business, I need to concentrate on my business. I can't be sitting in a group all the time. Um, this right here, YouTube takes enough time. And actually, I'm gonna try to create a little bit more content this year. I don't know how much more. Beginning of the year, don't hold me to it. I would like to make a lot more videos. Is it gonna be doable? I don't know. We'll see. Um, and especially the way I create my content, I shoot a lot of footage. I gotta then decide what I want to pick out of that footage and edit, and it's a lot of work. And you might be seeing more like this, live streaming videos from me, because this is no editing. It's easier. I can sit down for half an hour, and put one out like that. And I think lots of you like hangouts like this. I get to interact with you guys, and I get to answer some questions. And so, all right, let's see. Live stream the store. Actually, that question's been asked so many times, and I can't do that. I do have signs posted throughout the store that there might be filming going on in the store, okay? And the people, if we are filming in a store, obviously when you film, people can see it that you're filming, right? It's pretty obvious when you're filming. But just to set up something and stream, there's a lot of privacy thing, meaning that sometimes people come in and sell us things and they don't want to be on film. So I can't be just streaming. Sometimes there's things that are, might be said here and there, and I don't want this to be live. I had an incident just not that long ago, actually pretty popular video couple weeks back, that somebody said something in a video in the background. This lady had a conversation, and it was giving out a phone number, and that got picked up in really low noise on the background. Somehow Mike picked it up, but if you really put the volume up loud, you could hear it. And guess what? Her phone blew up. Okay. Some crazy guy started calling her up, and she contacted me, and she was very polite about it, which I really appreciated. She says, I love the video. I seen it when it was filmed, but accidentally you guys filmed my phone number. There's audio, and I'm getting these phone calls, and I really don't want to change my number. And is there any any way that you can remove or cut it out or bleep it out, and I did, of course, no question asked. I fixed the problem right away, which is not very easy to do when the video is already uploaded to YouTube. You can still do it. I had to cut out, like 5 seconds was enough to get her phone number out of there. But so a lot of people, there's a lot of crazy people out there, and things like this happen. And if I would stream it live, I think I would have had a lot more problems. And I don't need that, So, plus, I like to be a little bit creative with my content when I'm shooting something. So it makes it a little bit more interesting. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. 354 likes. Awesome. Only 12 dislikes. Oh. Any tips on testing vintage electronics such as VHS and radio decks? Tips. The first tip that I can give you when you are still in a store, maybe not so much at the garage sale, but in a store, every thrift store out there pretty much carries VHS tapes. And every unit that you find, a VCR, you can quickly plug it in, and you can put in the tape into that unit and at least hit play, forward, rewind, and you know that the unit is actually running correctly. 99% of them will have the displays on them that you can see actually time clicking. So simple testing like this will save you a lot of grief going back and forward to the store if there's a return policy, right? A lot of stores do have return policy that you get like a day or 2 or 3 to return it, but that will save you that trip. If you can test it like that really quickly, for the most part, these units, when they run like that in a store, they should have no problem when you bring them back home to do the final testing. Another quick way, when you bring it home and you're testing and the video is not playing correctly, there's little fuzz, there's traction adjustment. A lot of these units have automatic tracking on them and it's not tracking correctly. Little cleaning of the main head that it spins. You can achieve that by buying a long, what do you call them? Oh, I can't think of the name. That you use for cleaning your ears. Gosh, I'm losing it. What's the name? You guys know what I'm talking about. Q-tips. You can buy long ones. They're about 8 to 10 inches long, okay? And a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And you can have the unit, just by flipping the door on a VCR, clean the head, and it could make all the difference. You can buy the cleaning tapes. Tapes usually don't work at all. Hardly ever. Those cleaning tapes, I think, do more harm than actually fix anything. But that's one quick tip of, yeah, thanks guys, Q-tip, of trying to fix, video. And a lot of times it's a quick fix. It takes you 2 minutes to do it, and the video will perform like new. If you want to get into a little bit more, you can take the cover out, right? And you can actually then physically clean everything around with a Q-tip, but it's a little bit more work. It all depends how much money is involved. If the unit is selling, for $25, I probably wouldn't go crazy on it. But if the unit can possibly bring $100, yeah, why not? What about sales on eBay? And do you buy eBay stock? No, I don't. No, I don't play any stock game from any companies at the moment. I used to back in the day, not anymore. I don't get involved in stocks. More into real estate. Oh, thanks, Wade. Man, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Wade. You guys know Wade. I don't have to introduce Wade. The most humble guy on YouTube, I believe. You're there flipping. Baba looks great. Pete, what do you think about the new payment processing, Eden, whatever the hell they're going to call it, right? The eBay is going to implement it in the future. I think it's a great thing for eBay to do. A little bit late to the game, but I guess it's the contract that they had forever with PayPal. I think they should do it a little bit quicker actually than slower. Now, and they are in this crazy limbo game. I was trying to buy something the other day on eBay, and obviously this person was already in a program, wanted to hop into it. He did, and then I couldn't pay with PayPal, right? Because he was accepting only credit card. I think they should have just done quick switch. They should announce, for example, like January 2019, we're going to make a switch. And the whole January 30 days, the switch would be done. I don't know why they're trying to implement this so slowly and taking all these steps. I think it's confusing people a little bit. They should just give an option for both. Simple. We are adding on, here's PayPal, you can pay with the credit card, it's the option, and then slowly maybe phase out within a year, PayPal. And they're trying to do it the other way around. You have PayPal available, and they slowly trickling in the credit card buyers. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think overall we're going to save a little bit money in the long run. From what I understand and what I read, and I talked to a few people, we will save a little bit on the rate. I think we pay almost 3% using PayPal now. And I think they're going to drop it down to like 1.5% or 1.9 or something. So we'll gain for this in the long run. We'll save some money. The other thing is dropship trailer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it for super chat. You ever done drop shipping? Sorry, my friend, not my game. I know there's quite a few people out there who do it. It's just not my thing. I'm not going to speak on it because, I never really did it. It's just not my game. This is not what I'm interested in. I like the return on investment to be a little bit bigger. And drop shipping, it's a game, a hard game to play. It's doable. I know it's doable, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know enough about it. What else I was going to say about that payment? Something else I was going to say about the payment, and now I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. I bought supplies today with my store coupon, and I had to use a credit card, but I use my PayPal card. I mean, yes, we are used to it, right? I used to have a PayPal card. I don't anymore, actually. I use my business debit card for all the purchases that I do because it's just easier for us, easier for me to track the money. I have also employees who do have business credit cards for us too, so I know what they're buying, where they're spending. It's just a little bit easier for me to track that way. Aloha from Indiana. Okay. Hi, Karen. What are your opinions on vintage cameras? Opinion? I don't have an opinion on them. I mean, they sell, depends what it is. Camera market is a huge market. There's lots of money to be made. There's stuff that's super cheap that will sell only for a few dollars, and there's cameras and lenses out there that will go for crazy money. So that's a huge market. That's a great niche to be in if you have the right places that you can get your supplies from. I mean, go watch. Oh gosh, I can't think of their name now. Crazy Picker Life. Their main business is cameras, and it's thriving. They're doing great. I hope he's gonna get back to making videos pretty soon because I really enjoy his vlogs. So if you haven't seen Crazy Picker Live, go check them out. I mean, they got a ton of great content, ton of great videos. They kind of went quiet for the last couple months, but I think that was mainly to concentrate on the last part of the year. And I think beginning of the year, we're gonna see them soon making good content. So. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I've been on for what now? An hour? Yeah, almost exactly an hour. We have 800. We had almost 900 people watching at one point. That's unbelievable. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. If you have any comments later when you're watching this on a replay, leave them below. I read most of the comments if I can. I maybe don't respond to all of them. I pick out the interesting ones for the next videos that we can talk about it. But I read all of them. Sometimes it's like reading a book, but it's fun. I really enjoy it. So drop a comment below. Thank you guys for watching so much. Happy New Year to everyone. Love you guys. 2019, it's gonna rock. Go out there, make it happen, do it. It's doable. Buy, sell, and trade. Love you guys. Cheers.